Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my mental health story and how I was affected my whole life mentally. So I'm going to be talking about my mental health story and my mental health battles and stuff like that. And currently, I still take medication to this very day for my mental health. So I'm going to be talking about my mental health story and how it all started. When I was 9 years old, I was diagnosed with ADD. And if you don't know what ADD is, it stands for attention deficit disorder. I was diagnosed with ADD, and after that, I was put on medication called Adderall. And since then, I've been going to therapy and psychiatry in my 20s. And since I was a teenager, I was going to therapy, psychiatry for my mental health because I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, and anxiety disorder. So being diagnosed with all these things was a problem for me because I was diagnosed with ADD when I was younger, when I was a kid, when I was 9 years old. And as an adult, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, schizoaffective disorder, anxiety, bipolar type, and anxiety disorder. And having all these diagnoses, it affected me throughout my life. And to this day, I take pills. I've been on 4 or 5 different medications. I've been on Adderall, I've been on Latuda, I've been on Seroquel, I've been on Lexapro, and I've been on Abilify. So taking these medications, 4 or 5 different medications throughout my life, has been very problematic for me because I have to go to psychiatry, number one, to help me with my mental state, and I have to go to psychiatry. And being diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, I was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder this year. Schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, and anxiety disorder. It was very challenging for me because I thought there was nothing wrong with me for a very long time, and my diagnosis stated I had something wrong with me. And so being diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder was very challenging for me. And I'm making this video so other people can relate to my situation as well. So facing my diagnosis was very challenging for me because I really didn't really have anybody in my corner except my parents. And so my parents were very encouraging for me and they helped me get through the process. But having a mental health problem is not easy all the time because it was very challenging for me because I didn't, have people to support me throughout the whole process. It was very challenging for me because it was just very challenging for me because I was taking medication, going to psychiatry, going to therapy. That did help. Therapy did help my situation. But I would kind of do abnormal things that was not normal and say abnormal things that was not normal. And when I got diagnosed with schizophrenic disorder, bipolar type, and anxiety disorder, I was like, oh, this is what I really have. This is what I'm going through. So guys, if you have somebody in your life that have a mental health problem, don't judge people, don't put people down. Always support people and what they're going through because it's not easy. It's not easy having a mental health problem, a mental health situation. So I want to make this video to talk about my mental health story and what I went through, what I battled. And my diagnosis was not easy for me because I had to take medication, I had to go to psychiatry, I had to go to therapy. It was not easy for me because I felt alone in my situation. I felt all alone in my situation. I felt like I had no one to really support me and be there for me. And so yeah, I want to make this video to help inspire people that has a mental health situation, that has schizophrenia or anxiety disorder, bipolar type, because I've had schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and anxiety type disorder. And having anxiety disorder was very, very challenging for me because sometimes I didn't want to go out and do things and want to be around people. It's very, very hard having anxiety disorder, but at the same time, I'm trying to work. It's not easy all the time. And the only thing that really helps it is yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation really helps my anxiety disorder and my mental health disorder. So, you guys like my video, please share, subscribe, and like my video. And you guys take care.